welcome from the home of golf, St Andrews, and the Open for the Ages. Joining me, Nick Doherty, in the commentary booth are Ewan Murray and Butch Harmon, with Iona Stephen out on the golf course. Well guys, what a final day we have ahead of us.
Oh, for sure. So many of the big names in contention for the game's greatest title. It should be a very special afternoon, Butch.
Absolutely, Ewan, and I don't think any of us can figure out who's going to win this thing. But there's our final pairing. Wow, two greatest of all time.
It's a wonderful final twosome, but there's some pretty good pairings out there. Rory McIlroy is alongside Ernie Els today. And McIlroy has got off to a reasonable start. It was a slow start to the week, but this is the sort of quality he's produced recently. And Ernie's touch pitch has to be admired as well.
Well, Ernie Els was up for the occasion. This is a great start for him. Beautiful putt for birdie.
Ernie and Rory on their way, as is John Daly and Jordan Spieth. Two of your fellow countrymen who I think could be there at the death this afternoon.
Oh, they're going to give it a good shot. A very interesting difference in personalities as we watch JD get going. Lovely shot.
And finally, another pairing that will take plenty of spectators out there with them.
Seve down here in one of the swales to the left of the green with a lob wedge in hand. It's a blind shot, oh, and it looks good. One of the best hands in the game. That is a lovely touch. Hungry for his first birdie here. That's given him about a 10-foot putt that he'll have next.
What a round from Zach Johnson, who's now reached the turn in at 31, birdie 10. He's got another chance at 12.
Unbelievable. Zach Johnson off to the start that everybody wanted.
So Nicklaus has made another par, just plugging along nicely, not doing anything spectacular. And Tiger Woods has a chance to go one better here with a birdie 3 at 4.
Gives it a look, pulls the trigger. Same routine every single time. Tiger, with his first birdie of the day, moves up the leaderboard.
He surely does. Now shares the lead, 13 under par. Watson at 13 under, joined by Faldo's birdie at 5, Tiger Woods' birdie at 4. 3 at 13, 3 at 12.
Well, Louis certainly happy about his position here on 9, an eagle chance.
How about that?
Those stars behind will hear that roar for sure. It's a big move from Louis. No birdies on the front 9. There's an eagle though.
Back at 5, Jack for a share of the lead. Slow putt. Got the pace, he's got the line, and he's got a share of the lead.
Freddie Couples at 18. Talk about rhythm. How about this guy's swing? Oh, that's a lovely shot. Oh, that's better than lovely. It's perfect. Well done, Freddie, my man.
After the pitch from the right side of 14 for the birdie, McIlroy. And, well, maybe the pitch wasn't 10 out of 10, but nothing much wrong with the putt. It's another birdie. Maybe a little too late. He's still got 4 holes left. You never know. That's some run from the turn. Some run from the 9th.
Jordan Spieth, 13. This shot's not that difficult. It's back into the wind. He can be aggressive with it. He can carry this all the way to the flag and it'll stop. Hits on the downslope. Checks some spin. Oh, grabs a lot of the hole. Well done.
Yes, that's one way of stopping it. Good touch from Jordan Spieth.
Well, this is how it sits. Both of them at 13 under par, Jack and Tiger. Constant debate, who is greater? Hard to separate them. The thing that matters is the major championship wins, and Jack has the edge in that. Tiger looking to climb that little bit closer today. Birdie putt on 8. It was a nice line, needed a bit more pace.
Familiar crouch. There you go, Jack.
His first birdie of the round at 5 drew him alongside Watson. His second at 8 does exactly the same. No mistakes today. 3 at the 9th will see him out in 33. I'll head forward to Norman.
This is the 16th. Greg Norman played a beautiful second shot in here. That wind was just whipping from his left to right. The wind that a right-handed golfer dreads. He set it out there to the left, drew the ball back into the wind, now has a great chance for a birdie. There you go, Greg. Well done, my man. Atta boy, Rory.
Rory going in the right direction, not so for Tom Watson back at the 12th. Remember, in the bushes, this is for a par.
Quick walk there, and he knew he mishit it.
Long way away for Daly. Well, it's just as well the hole got in the way there. Otherwise, that was 7, 8, 9 feet by. So maybe a good break for John Daly. Brilliant, quite brilliant, and it's come at just the right time. Fabulous shot from the Spaniard.
A little glance across at Faldo, I think. Just letting them know who's boss.
Nicklaus into the back 9 alongside Tiger. Long birdie effort. The shortish par 4. Didn't need much more. Nice shake of the head from Jack. He's been here so many times. He knows what to do. He knows the feelings.
Tiger's drive went through the green, came back to here. This is a birdie putt. Really hasn't got anything going today. It's been a pretty innocuous round for Tiger. Did he hit it? No, you bet he did. You bet he did. Dead straight putt and dead straight in the middle.
Over to Watson.
To repair the damage of the 5 at the last. He's hit this one okay. And he's got the line.
You got them all coming.
3 players now tied at 14 under par. It's Woods, Nicklaus and Watson. 2 to go for Rory McIlroy. His approach to 17.
Said earlier, you find the 17th green, you got to be happy. How about this shot by Rory McIlroy? Without a doubt, the best shot of the day at the difficult 17th. Tiger Woods' eagle putt here. It's got to come up over a hump, then the ball will work back from right to left. There's the hump, there's the break. Beautifully judged by the pace. Beautiful putt by Woods.
It's not going to be Rory's week, but it can still be a cracking finish. Such a shame, because it was a stunning approach shot into 17, as good as they come. 4's never a bad score, but there was ever a time to be disappointed. It's now for Rory on that hole. Shame.
Lovely pitch from Jack, a putt for a birdie. Takes them to 15 under, tied with Tiger.
Jordan Spieth putting for birdie. He's actually recovered quite well from that 4 putt at 8, and there's a good reason why. Attaboy, Jordan. He lets you know how important that putt was to him.
Zach Johnson, 2015 Champion Golfer of the Year, wrapping up his round. Birdie chance. What a way to finish.
Faldo at 14 for birdie. Long putt. Down a little bit of slope. Oh, it was a good try. Good try. Birdie putt. He needs to make this. Running out of holes. There you go, Seve.
Moves them up alongside Nick Faldo and Lou Eustace in 13 under. Tiger and Jack lead the way.
I'll tell you what, you'll never see a leaderboard like this in golf. It's the most spectacular thing that I think I've ever seen. Just look at the names. This could be classed as no chance. How about that? How about that, John Daly? Couldn't even think about shooting towards the flag. Well done.
15th green. Seve already in for par, and Nick Faldo getting ready to take his birdie putt. They've really taken their time over this one. Fanny Sunnison stepping away now as Nick Faldo gets into the zone. It's definitely left to right and slightly downhill, so it's a tickly one. Good stroke. Right in the centre of the cup. How about that? Fist pump from Nick Faldo, crowd going wild. And that was a crucial moment. A birdie here for Nick Faldo on the 15th.
Tiger plays in pictures. He likes to stand behind the ball. He likes to visualize the shot before he hits it. And then he just gets up and tries to recreate it. Let's see what he can recreate here.
As I got there.
Boy, oh boy, that was pretty. That's all he had. Very nearly squeaking up onto the green. Good position though. Deserves to have the advantage after the aggression with the tee shot. Jack was a long way left. This is horrid. Playing it way back in the stand so he can pick it up nice and steep. Gets a little bit more room for that backswing. He's going to try and stab it good as he can across it, scuttle it across the road, and then it's all about the luck on that bank. One wrong hop. It's coming back to his feet. Oh, he judged it perfectly. A little bit of a cushion as well from the road hole bunker. And all things considered, spectacular from Watson.
I would agree with that, Nick. That's about the only shot he had. As we look at Nicklaus, this is over at 14. We saw he came from the 5th fairway to here. Hands forward, weight forward. Play a little punchy runner in there. Oh, what a wonderful shot. One of the beauties of links golf, watching these great players play these shots they're not accustomed to playing.
That's what Woods faces. Handheld cameras give you a wonderful idea of what the player faces. See how steep that bank is. First 10 feet, it's downhill, then into the bank. Up she comes. So hard to judge the speed. Just made a magnificent job of that. 17, Watson for the par.
John Daly's second shot at 18. Well done, JD.
It was a wonderful third shot from Woods. Inventive, coaxing it up the hill, judging the curve from right to left. And it's 3 birdies and 5 holes to start the back nine, and Tiger Woods hits the front. Jordan Spieth in the Valley of Sin by 18 after a misjudged second, and his intentions signal. Out comes the flag, putt to get to 12 under.
Ooh, it was a good try. This kid makes so many long putts, you can't ever count them out. Pretty much undone by that 4 putt at 8 early in the round.
Little bleed of Faldo. Just edge it left to right, catch a piece of the fairway. And he does. Beauty.
It's interesting watching Faldo plot himself around a course. He's got a game plan and he just sticks to it no matter what. One of the smartest players that's ever played the game. Seve. That's an aggressive route.
Grandstand's packed. Not one spare seat. All eyes on Jack. Distance control just about everything with this shot. It's not bad, it's better than that. It's fabulous. What an approach from Nicklaus.
Awkward angle. Left rough, not the place to be on 17. An understandable place to be, mind you. Will it slow down in time? Slow down. Oh, that's beautifully judged.
Could not have done any better than that from that angle, that's for sure.
Back into the breeze. Needs a good firm wrap, this one. Superb judgment of pace. So cast iron 4 for Tiger, no change.
Louis Oosthuizen, closing hole. Trying to finish the right way. Not to be. When you needed the most, just at the end. Didn't quite happen this time around for Louis Oosthuizen. Still a really strong showing.
For me, the shot of the afternoon, the approach of Nicklaus at 16. But it will be to no avail unless he can find the birdie. And he surely does, right in the front door. And what a time to make a birdie 3. Nicklaus alongside Woods, 2 holes to go. The road hole and old Tom Morris, nothing between them. Tom Watson doesn't make his closing birdie. It's just a par, but A heroic run throughout the front line to hit the front and throw himself alongside Tiger and Jack. In the end, it's not to be Tom's here.
Ballesteros for birdie. Oh, just not enough gas to get there.
So Jack's birdie at 16 draws him level once again with Tiger. Final pairing locked together.
Crenshaw said the reason the road hole at St Andrews is the most difficult par 4 in the world is that it was designed as a par 6.
Be interesting to see what route they take. Whether they go in the air or they go low with a punch.
Safety first for Jack. Not messing around with the road, not messing around with the bunker. Experience coming to the fore there, and that's not a bad lead at all.
He knew exactly what he was trying to do there, Nick. Well, he knows where Jack is. Does he choose the aggressive route? He's set up like he's looking for it.
Curtailed follow through, driving it forward. Wasn't in the plan. Definitely wasn't in the plan. And the nearer that comes to the bunker, the more difficult the shot's going to be. He knows it. Seve takes the applause. 18 once again delighted the galleries. Those Cavaliers swashbuckling style. Ah, they love him. Ever since he burst onto the open scene in '76. Head to head, toe to toe. Nicklaus and Woods at 17.
He can try and slingshot it around the edge of the bunker. He didn't choose to be as cute as that. Can't win the championship here, but he could have lost it if he makes a mistake. He has opened the door though for Jack Nicklaus, and Jack's well aware of that.
And I don't think we'll see Jack make a mistake. You know this, Ewan and Nick, these guys practice this putt numerous times during their practice rounds because they know they're going to play 17 from here at least once or twice, just to get a feel of the speed, what they need to do. Look at this, look at this. Oh, Jack Nicklaus. Tap in 4. Wow.
That's a brilliant putt at any time, but the 71st hole of the Open, absolutely sensational touch. Pressure squarely on Tiger's shoulders now. So often throughout his career, Tiger Woods has held the putt at the moment. You do feel like this is that moment. Hanging on to Jack's coattails here on 17. Needs this to drop to stay with him.
It's a dramatic turnaround. Nicklaus picks up 2 shots in 2 holes, and he leads.
Trying to lift the crowd to the feet. Not quite to be for Cynic Faldo. Once more, another brilliant performance in the Open Championship.
It is indeed one shot that Nicklaus takes up the 18th. He doesn't need me to tell him the second shot was the problem. Now he's got to repair the damage. Can Seve finish with a flourish?
Let him know what it means to you, Seve.
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, was a proper celebration. And a thrilling finish from Ballesteros on the back nine. It's a 69 for Seve, 3 under for the day, post the total of 14, and Nicklaus with 1 to go at 16 under, 1 clear of Tiger.
He's probably the smartest player that's ever played. The way he's rehearsing it, he's going the low route.
Steady on, steady on. My, has that ever opened the door for Woods? And maybe this man. He's not finished with it yet.
Tiger's going upstairs. He's got his lofted wedge here.
Trailing by 1, a time like this, we would definitely have been hoping for a shorter putt than that for birdie.
If I had to bet on a guy to 2-putt to win the Open, I think this would be the guy I'd bet on.
Beautiful judgment, pace. So easy to leave that 4 or 5 short. Let's see what Tiger can do.
Routine is always the same.
Such a difficult putt from the back of 18. Down the years we've seen that. So the best he can do is a 4. And he needs to go ahead and knock this one in and see where it takes him. Last throw of the dice. He's asked the question. Nicklaus will have to hold a putt to win this. The stage set, and it's Nicklaus for the championship. An Open for the ages, won by Jack William Nicklaus. Thrilling afternoon and a worthy champion. That's how close it was. A 4 under par round of 68. Good enough to take the title by 1. And the challenge of the likes of Watson, Faldo, Oosthuizen and Spieth just fell away on the back 9. Seve flourished at the end, but it's Jack who reigns supreme in this wonderful game of golf.
In spite of yet another strong Sunday showing from Tiger Woods and St Andrews, it is Jack Nicklaus that is the champion golfer of the Open for the ages. Thank you to everyone watching at home. Be sure to join us for the 149th Open at Royal St George's and the 150th Open here at the home of golf.